Okay, I want to talk to you guys about two supplements that I think are just critical to having in your home, and I'm going to explain why. Okay, so we'll start with alkaline. Alkalime balances your pH. So our body has to have different pHs in order to be in complete balance. Okay, so some parts of your body need to be more alkaline, some parts of your body need to be more acidic, and when these systems are off, it causes a lot of problems with your body. So it is crucial that you constantly eat foods that are more alkaline based, and then obviously more acidic foods are going to happen even more. So things that make your body more acidic are processed foods, dyes, anything that's man-made in your foods. Also, fried foods, white sugar, caffeine. So like you're kind of getting an idea that a lot of what people consume are actually more acidic. So our small intestine, which is what takes our food and our nutrients from what we eat into our body and gives us what we eat. So our small intestine has to be alkaline. So if you have it too acidic, it becomes inflamed and it doesn't work as well for you. So you can be eating food, but you may not be absorbing it into your bloodstream, which is why we eat. So this is really, really important to your health. A lot of people will notice, or say, when I eat, afterwards I'm exhausted and I feel like I'm not absorbing my food, or I just feel like I'm not getting what I eat, or I'm just always tired, etc. It's probably because this is off. If your stomach ever gets bloated, if you have a lot of gas, if you get cramps after eating foods, your small intestine is telling you that it is too acidic. So what do? Also we have people that have the acid reflux and the indigestion and all those things and the headaches after eating because you're too acidic. So these are signs that our body naturally tells us that this small intestine is not doing its job. So you're basically eating and not bringing in everything that you're eating, which is silly. So the essence of what makes your body absorb things needs to always be in balance. This is like the number one thing that you should be aware of and helping yourself with every single week. Now this goes all the way to all ages, okay? So this supplement, the alkaline, is safe for all ages. I'm going to repeat that. It's safe for all ages. So what you do is what I just do is I have the container. You get it in packets or you can get it in the container. And I just sprinkle the container in some water and I take it twice a week. And I do that at nighttime. I like to do it at nighttime. You can do it whenever you want to. But I know that I'm balancing, and it's going to naturally balance out your body's natural pH. It's not forcing your body to be too acidic or too alkaline. It's literally going through each system, and that system's deciding if it's going to be more acid or alkaline. It's going to balance out with where it needs to be, okay? It's also going to balance out your metabolism, which also needs to be at a specific pH. And by the way, everybody's body is different. And this is what I love about our stuff because it's natural. It's only plants, so it will not force your body to be at a pH that it does not want to be. It allows your body to adjust itself on its own to where it needs to be. That's key. We never want to force our body to become something that is not good for us. So I take that twice a week. If you feel like you digest really good and you feel really healthy, maybe just do it once a week. But everybody should be doing it because unless you're eating a perfect diet where you're not eating anything that's too acidic, those things will throw us out. So we live and survive through what our small intestine brings into our blood cells. That's a fact. So what you can do is help that out every single week by doing this just once a week. If you have a stomach ache or if you feel really gassy or your stomach is really bothering you, maybe even you have the runs, that shows that you're definitely way too acidic. So you can just sprinkle that in your water and take it and it will balance the pH. This is something that is so helpful to have in your house. If my kiddos say their belly is off, we'll do the digest, we'll do some alkaline. If I know that like we eat stuff and I just feel that in my chest, I can do that too. And it is so helpful and it's very simple to do. The container I bought, I've been using for over a year now and it's still not empty. Your money will be returned very easily because you're helping yourself to feel better, and it does cost money, but it's an expense that's worth it, basically. So that's why that's so good for you. Also, if you're somebody that struggles with a lot of skin issues, whether or not it's, like a psoriasis or, maybe even just really oily skin, or you have just concerns. If your small intestine is too acidic, it will send that inflammation out to your skin, into your joints, okay? So if you have any of those things, that means that your small intestine is probably too acidic. So taking the Alkalime a couple times a week will help to balance out the gut so that it stops with the inflammation, it can absorb its food properly, and it can stop sending all that inflammation, all that toxin into your bloodstream and causing skin issues or, or joint issues. So this is something that is very helpful for you. Also, obviously, watching your diet and eating a little better is always helpful, but having the supplement when you need it is so helpful. Also, if you are feeling ill and you are coming down with something, your body is usually too acidic. So you can also take the Alkalime when you're not feeling so good, because it will help balance out your pH levels so your body can fight itself at the proper levels and it can heal faster. Huge, right? Also, viruses, funguses, and parasites and heavy metals, etc., flourish the best in your body in an acidic body, okay? Proven fact is that cancer cannot survive in a proper pH balanced body. So here's some more examples of why just sprinkling this supplement in your water once a week is going to help you. It's just a very good practice, very simple to do. Sprinkle, drink, and enjoy the benefits of a more pH body, okay? Aminowise. We have amino acids throughout our body. We get these from proteins. So we break down the proteins, and what's left after we digest the proteins is amino acids. That's why everybody, we always hear you need to eat proteins. They're so good for you, especially if somebody is working out and doing exercises, they hear proteins, is because amino acids builds muscles. They build cell health. Your cells are what makes up who you are. We make 1,500 cells every single minute. So we need amino acids to actually make that structure strong. There is over 20 different amino acids that your body needs daily. And the truth is that food is so different nowadays that it's very hard to get the proper amount of amino acids. Now, amino acids help your body when you are ill. They help your hormones, they help your muscles, they help the strength of your bones, they help your body to absorb calcium, they help with your hair, your nails, your skin, the collagen in your body. What else do they help with? They help boost your immune system when you're not feeling well. They help your body to manage stress. They help you when you are injured. Literally the list goes on and on and on and on. And the average person is actually low in aminos, okay? So the easiest way to do it, again, is obviously eat proteins, but I will tell you that some people have a really hard time breaking down proteins. If you are somebody that has that struggle, we have a supplement called Duvatone, by the way, you can take when you eat your meals with protein, Duvatone. But, so I like the Aminowise because it has all 20 amino acids in that supplement, and I just sprinkle that in my water. I'll actually drink it during my workout. If I'm not working out that day, then I will just drink it. If my hormones are off, if I feel like my nerves are really off, or I feel like I'm getting, coming down with something, or just really run down, or I just feel like my body is just really wired and really off, I will take the Aminowise, and I actually try to just sprinkle it, and I do it in my red drink. I sprinkle it in my red drink every day because I know that my body needs these aminos to be healthy. So my kiddos, my son, his muscles were getting pulled really easily, so I was like, okay, his aminos are actually low. So I started supplementing him with that, and lo and behold, his muscles are better. We like the aminos, and you hear about the proteins for sore muscles, for cell recovery when working out, because when you work out, you use up those muscles and you strain them, and you have a lot of the acid that sits there. And the aminos will help to flush that and to repair the muscles so that you are stronger. It's the same thing with everybody's every daily grind. If you are constantly sore and you constantly feel like your body is not healing well for you, that means that your aminos are probably low. So this is something, the aminos are something that your body does not naturally produce. You need them because of food. Okay, so food is going to supply your aminos. Your body does not create them. That's why a balanced diet is so good. But me personally, I've actually recently stopped eating meat. So I need to make sure that I have a proper amount of aminos. I do nuts, I do beans, I do legumes, I do a variety of vegetables that are high in protein. But I also take the aminos because I want to make sure that I have everything that I need, which I did before I gave up the meat. So this is really neat because my aminos have not been low. And that is really cool. So this is very helpful to you to have in the home, especially if you feel like your body is off, if you feel like you're just wired, or you know you're going through your period, or you've been working out more, you've been outside more, or you just want to make sure that you feel better. Just sprinkle it in your water. There's a scoop that comes in there and you can put that in there too. I feel like it's really strong, so I'll just do like a quarter cup. But it is something to help you. Our body has so many things that it requires, and it is very hard to get those things from food as much as we need it. Food isn't always what it seems, or we're not always eating a balanced diet, or people are getting stressed out over what a balanced diet is, or we're just struggling with what the recipes are, etc. There's so many different things. So these are things that I keep in my home, that I use daily for myself and my kiddos, that allows us to keep up our nutrition without having to stress out as much as what we're eating, even though we eat really, really healthy. But these will help improve who you are, how your body feels, how your mind feels, how your digestive system feels. And it's something you don't have to use every day, but think about just supplementing them even a couple times a week and you will feel better. When you have days where you just feel like you're really off, go ahead and balance your pH. Go ahead and take some aminos. And of course, I always do the red drink and the sulfurzyme. The sulfurzyme is actually has an amino in it that is not natural in food either. So it's very hard to have that. That's why the sulfurzyme, when people start taking that, they feel so much better because they're supplying their body with an amino acid that they don't naturally get in food anymore because it's man-made and that isn't the same. So I hope this is helpful for you. We all deserve to be healthy. Also, something I forgot with the aminos, when you're feeling ill. So a lot of people are concerned with that type of stuff. If you take that amino every single day, your body is supplied with not only, we always think vitamin C, which is great. We always think antioxidants, which is great. We'll think zinc, which is awesome. But supplying with those aminos will also help your body to have all the tools to help your cells to be strong so it can fight things off. We have these beautiful resources sitting right in front of us. And with Young Living, there's no fillers, there's no toxins, nothing is man-made. Everything is literally supplied from the earth, which makes it soluble for your body to absorb and break down. And the bonus with these two things are their powder. So you put them in a liquid, your body absorbs them without having to really break them down. So it's a very, very quick absorption rate, which is what people need, especially when they are, just looking to be healthy. The average capsule and pill of things that people have to break down could take up to 3 months for your body to actually break it down, figure out what it is, etc. And that's why when people say you start a new medication or something, it'll take so long for your body to see their benefits, is because it has to constantly go through and figure out what it is, how to use it, what it's doing, etc. And with the liquid things, with the things that are only plants, these things also can help you really quickly. Can you overdo these type of things? I mean, I guess you can overdo anything. So that's why I say use it when you need it, dabble in it, maybe a couple times a week. Just pay attention to how you feel and pay attention to the days that you don't use it. Pay attention to how it helps you feel when you're feeling certain ways. So then okay, I took that last time, I felt like this, I can take this now, and you can help yourself in a natural way without putting things into your body that are not good for it, but also in ways that can help you so that you feel better instead of struggling with not feeling better. So I hope this is helpful. Have an awesome day.